Wrigley Field starting to fill up. Beautiful Sunday afternoon, and just a couple moments ago, a warm embrace between some former teammates. Jason Hayward, Dansby Swanson, and Nico Horner sharing some pleasantries right before action here today. There's BB, hopefully throwing BBs. Ben Brown, first start at Wrigley Field this year.
Yeah, Brown made that one relief appearance in Tokyo against the Dodgers, then a start against the A's. He was on the mound at that 18-3 beatdown. This is year number 2 for Ben in a Cub uniform, and solid stuff so far. 3.48 ERA and 9 career major league starts, and he gets a lot of swings and misses, especially on that nasty curveball that he features. It's a heater.
Fernando leading it off to a very good start to begin the year. 4-12 with a home run. That is ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk.
Padres get the leadoff man aboard. They have had a lot of success when they've done so this year.
A nice start from that standpoint as Arise gets in.
Bunts at it towards third base, and Shaw has no play anywhere. It'll be a bunt base hit for Luis Arise.
This is unexpected for the Cubs defense. A perfect bunt down the third base line. No play. Padres go walk single to begin this ball game.
First and second with nobody out for Manny Machado. And he'll take ball 4. Very close pitch, didn't get it. So walk number 2 of this first inning. Bases filled with Padres here, nobody out. And Jackson Merrill coming up.
0-2. Caught on a miss, strike 3.
With the plan A, the curveball in the dirt, really well done.
There's Jay Cronenworth batting out of the 5 spot here today. Hey, 2-1 hits Cronenworth.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
94-mile-an-hour fastball. And the Padres will take a 1-0 lead, painfully so.
Cronenworth down on one knee, using the bat to kind of hold himself up in the left-handed batter's box. Hands his gear over, and he'll take his base. So Tatis scores on the hit by pitch. And the always classy Cub fans, a nice round of applause for Cronenworth as he heads to first base.
18 pitches, 11 balls here from Ben Brown. And he's kind of been all over the place. There's Xander Bogaerts. Chopped the pitcher up into the air with a bad throw. Run will score. Arises in 2-0 San Diego.
This is a ball beat into the ground. Brown really not much of a chance either way with a good throw or not.
Here's Gavin Sheets.
Here's the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good fastball, got him. Strikeout number 2 for Ben Brown. Jason Hayward got a nice round of applause.
Inside, almost hits him. Ball 4, another run in. Padres take a 3-0 lead.
A very difficult first inning for Ben Brown. 3-0 San Diego. And it'll bring up Elias Diaz.
Now the chopper, this one to second. Nico to first, ends the inning. Ben Brown gets out of the first.
3 runs on 2 hits. And 3 men left on at the end of a half. Padres 3, Cubs coming up.
Hart on the mound.
Well, last season in the KBO, he won the equivalent of the Cy Young Award over there in South Korea. 26 starts. Remarkable record at 13-3. The stellar ERA at 2.69. More strikeouts. Made some adjustments, and last time out pitched quite well against the Cleveland Guardians.
So game number 1001. It's a Cub for Ian Happ. Inside, ball 4, and it's a leadoff walk.
Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya check swing. Nope.
Already, Ron, you get the idea, at least early in the game, that it's going to be a tough chore to be a pitcher in this ball game today. Happ at second, Suzuki at first.
Good start for Tucker in his new uniform.
Down the right field line, and that's a base hit. Hits off the sidewall. Happ scores. Tucker at first. RBI single, and the Cubs are on the board.
Comes right back with that breaking ball. This time it stays up, about belt high, and Tucker rifles it down the first baseline. Tatis does a real good job hustling over to play this ball, preventing that second run from scoring for now, and keeping Tucker at first base. So the double play is in order.
First and third now, a run in. Nobody out for Justin Turner.
He lashes at the right. Tatis back, makes the catch. Runner tags up from third. Throw home is cut off, and it's a 3-2 game.
And both pitchers paying for their sins here this afternoon. The walks have definitely hurt.
Dansby a dinger to center. Yesterday is third of the year. Tucker's off, doesn't matter, ball 4.
These pitchers would love to take a mulligan.
Third walk for Kyle Hart. First and second, one out, and here's Nico Horner. Payoff. Off the glove of the shortstop, Bogarts, and it's into center field. Tucker scores, Nico to second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, and Nico, as you know, hustling all the time. He was flying around first as soon as he saw that ball trickle into center. Both shortstop and second baseman go for the ball. They vacate the second base bat.
Bo Armstrong now showing bunt and bunts it back toward the mound, heading home, and in a rundown is Swanson, and he'll be tagged out about halfway up the line by the catcher Diaz. Fielder's choice, and the batter is Matt Shaw. Shaw, the 8th man to bat in the inning.
Throw back to first, and Pete gets to second.
They just want to, they weren't going to risk that throw with Horner at third base with PCA speed. Becomes a risk versus reward kind of play. Do we have a real shot at him at second? Or am I risking a throw that might allow Horner to come home?
Way outside, ball 4, not even close. The 4th walk here in the bottom of the first.
They'll load the bases now for the Cubs, and that's going to do it for Kyle Hart. 39 pitches, and he does not get out of the first inning.
Right-handed reliever Logan Gillespie enters the ball game for the Padres.
Lots of action in the first inning. Carson Kelly batting with the bases loaded.
Time to challenge these Cubs hitters, make them earn their way on base. What do we got going on here?
The umpires are getting together. Nate Tomlinson, the third base umpire, calling the crew together. They notice something with his delivery, perhaps?
I haven't, honestly, Don, I have no idea what this is about because, you know, both managers are out of the dugout.
Score the run. They called it a balk.
4-3 Cubs lead.
The pitcher has been charged with a balk for stopping in the windup.
Cubs lead 4-3 in a bizarre first inning, and another balk has been called. Another balk has been called, and the Cubs lead 5-3. And a very bizarre first inning just got a little stranger.
Come set, stop, and then start to go with the front foot coming up, and it's a balk. He threw that ball at the on-deck circle of the Padres.
Now, okay, now from what we saw, this is his stretch position. What he was doing before was his windup.
Liner to Bogarts at shortstop that will finally put an end to the inning. But a 5-run inning for the Cubs on top 5-3.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and this has been a strange one already. Cubs have a 5-3 lead over the Padres, and last inning we had 2 balks, and what we're starting to understand is that Logan Gillespie actually declared that he was going to be working out of the windup with a runner on third base, which is fine. You got to let the umpires know, but if you're going to do that, you can't stop. This is where he stops, right here. He comes to a stop, and now they're going to call the balk because now all of a sudden it looks like it's working out of the stretch position.
And rips it into right, and a base hit for Ian Happ.
0-2 on Kyle Tucker. Tucker had an RBI single his first time. He drives one in the air. Deep right field. It's got a chance. Gone. Kyle Tucker with a home run to right. His first at Wrigley Field as a member of the Cubs. And the Cubs now open up a 7-3 lead.
First 2 Padres have raced here in the 4th inning. Brings up Manny Machado to right center, and a base hit for Manny. 3rd time Machado has been aboard today.
Swinging early and taking it the other way.
So Manny at first, 2 outs, 1-0 to Merrill. Here's the pitch. And Jackson sends it in the air to straightaway center. It's deep. Crow Armstrong back on the warning track at the wall. This one gonna go. 2-run homer, Jackson Merrill. 3rd of the year, and don't go anywhere. It's now 7-5.
Manny swinging early. He singles on the second pitch to Jackson Merrill. Is it another fastball? No, it's a breaking ball. Speeds up his bat. And how about Jackson going the opposite way towards center field? That's nice. Beautiful.
New pitcher into the ball game for the Cubs. It's the veteran left-hander Caleb Thielbar. Caleb working for the 5th time
Down to first goes Fernando. Back-to-back walks here allowed by Thielbars.
No, this is the part of the order where the Padres need to keep it going right here. A little 2-out thunder.
Rise of the bunt base hit in the first, scored a run, walked in the second inning before lining out to center in the fourth inning. On the ground and throw into right field, a base hit from second base. Diaz coming around. The throw will come plateward but be cut off, and the Padres are back within a run.
Oh, we got action. There's the breaking ball right there, speeding up the bat of Arise. It's down and in. Look at the coverage right there from Arise. Tremendous coverage to the pole side. And with 2 outs, cracking the bat, everyone is running. Tim Leeper gives the go sign. Gotta go, big boy. Gotta go.
Uncontested stolen base there for Arise. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 down for Manny Machado.
Grounder to third. Shaw across the diamond ends the inning.
And Merriweather gets the Cubs out of the jam.
And it's Porter Hodge, hard-throwing right-hander.
And that's ball 4. So a leadoff walk. There's Xander Bogaerts. There goes Merrill, and a pitch up and in, and the throw goes into center field. Merrill didn't realize it, so he's still at second base, but boy, that was close to the head of Xander Bogaerts.
How does that not hit Xander?
Wow.
7-6 Cubs lead. Hit out to left. Hap in. Makes the catch. And here's a big part of the Cubs calculus, JD. I said this, if for the Cubs to be good, win the division, there's 2 main things that stick out. Kyle Tucker needs to be Kyle Tucker, and the bullpen needs to be better this year than they were last year. Kyle Tucker has been Kyle Tucker today. Can the bullpen make strides?
I'll bring up Gavin Sheets in a big spot here, tying run in scoring position for San Diego. Line to right and a base hit. Jackson Merrill's coming around, and he will score to tie the game. 7-7 in Chicago.
And Gavin Sheets picks up his teammates.
Padres trailed 7-3. It's 7-7 now.
Nico Horner, the runner at second base. Ball game deadlocked at 7 on Carson Kelly, the Cubs catcher, waiting at the plate. The fans want to see a base hit right now, and they start to stand, both physically and vocally rising to the occasion.
3-2 misses away. Nico takes third, and the inning continues. Ian Happ has the opportunity to put the cherry on top of the ice cream on top of the sundae of a heck of a weekend here at Wrigley Field.
Happ hits a fly ball to left field, playable for Hayward. Will make the catch that ends the inning. They leave Horner at third.
Cubs a new pitcher, and it looks like it is Ryan Presley on the mound.
Not a safe situation, but it's a tie game at home in the 9th, so the closer gets the call.
And looks like Brandon Lockridge is going to pinch run at first base for Elias Diaz. So Lockridge running at first. Here's Fernando. He's not have a hit today, but he's been on twice, walking twice. He's also struck out twice and flying to left.
Hit to short. Dansby to second for one. To first. Not in time. Tough to double off Fernando. They were close.
But they do get the lead man on the 6-4 fielder's choice. Game still tied at 7. 1 away, 9th inning. And the batter is Luis Arise.
And another one. Base hit through the left side. Fernando takes second. Hit number 4 today for Luis Arise. First and second, 1 away. Manny Machado. 2-0 pitch. Machado grounds one to short. Swanson goes to second for 1. On to first for 2. No, get away. Here comes Fernando from third. He'll score. Padres take the lead. Errant throw, and scoring is Fernando. The Padres take advantage of the error made. 8-7 San Diego. They trail by 4 at one point.
And now Suarez will face the heart of the Cub batting order: Suzuki, Tucker, and Turner. If anybody reaches, it'll be Dansby Swanson.
That is strike 3. Out number 1 of the 9th inning for Suarez.
Well, they got the right man up there. Ooh.
Hit out to left. Hayward fighting the win, and 2 outs. Cubs down to their final out.
He struck him out, and the Padres win. They come back 4 runs down to beat the Cubs. 8-7 San Diego.